Welcome back to Sports Federation TV. We chatted fencing, and just for you, if you're not going to the event or don't have the time to go to the entire event, check them out on Western Cape Fencing on Facebook. You'll get all the updates every single day, all the time. We now move to something a bit more exciting and different, something that you as parents at home may want your kids to do, or you're bored with your kids, or your kids are bored for this week. That's the last remaining week of the holidays. You don't want to go down to fencing. There's something happening right in your community. Donny Jurgens, manager special events at the City of Cape Town. You well?
Yes, indeed, Elton. Good to be here, as always.
Good. Thanks for coming. Tell us about some of this, the special events and the activities that the city has planned for the school holidays.
Yeah, you know, Elton, school holidays is always a dangerous time for parents. They worry that kids are not at school. And so what we've been trying to do for many, many years is to offer a wide variety of activities at as many of our facilities as we can. And these activities range from indoor activities, outdoor activities. I'm sure we can chat about that later. But it's just an attempt to get the kids off the streets, to get them into meaningful activities, and then so that parents can enjoy themselves at work. And hopefully by the time the parents get home, the kids are nice and tired, stay out of their face. So yeah, that's what we try and do.
And I see from your website that it's at all the City of Cape Town centers.
That is quite correct. We've got about 80 facilities. We've got more facilities, but we obviously don't have enough staff, but we've got 80 facilities. We've got full-time staff, we've got volunteers. So yeah, any parent, within a few minutes walking or, short taxi drive maybe, they should have access to a holiday program.
What are some of the activities that is on offer at these facilities?
If I take a look at indoor facilities, there's sort of a couple of standard facilities that there's activities that has become quite popular. So you're looking at your table tennis. Virtually every single facility is going to have a couple of table tennis boards. You're looking at pool. Board games have become popular. Your chess, your Scrabble, your 30 seconds, Maraba Raba. Indigenous games, we've got partnerships with other entities like provincial government, and they've taught our staff to do indigenous games. When you go outdoors, you're starting to look at five-a-side, soccer, action netball. We don't necessarily focus on the competitive side of things, so we try and keep it more informal and fun rather than high-level competition. But obviously, invariably, the kids start competing with each other. But at the end of the day, guaranteed, it's a lot of fun for the kids.
And this is the appetite to participate in recognized and registered sport. So this is the starting phase for someone to join or be exposed to Maraba Raba as an example, or Scrabble, and then move on to the Scrabblers club in the area. Yeah. Let's check out some of the footage and see where we were this week. As you can see, that's one example of an indoor activity where it was not just about the ball, but teaching agility, spatial awareness. And I think that's part of the aim of what you're trying to achieve, Donny.
Absolutely. We're trying to lay a basis. It's more than just the physical side. We also try and, also teach life skills. We sometimes bring in other sister departments like social development, like health, to bring across messages around substance abuse. So we're also trying to use sport and recreation as a tool to address some of the socio-economic challenges we face in communities, But that's now besides the physical attributes that you spoke about, hand-eye coordination, a little bit of basic fitness, etc.
Because those are key to longevity of life more than anything else. And if you can set the base at grassroots level in your community, potentially they can then inspire their parents to go for a walk or the next phase.
Absolutely. We have other programs, and again we work in partnership where we specifically target families. You know, there's a program called Strengthening Families, where we work with our social development department specifically to get parents to interact with children around things like board games, dominoes, claverjas, etc. So yes, you're absolutely correct.
And other than that, what else does your department do, the recreation department in the city of Cape Town? Because this is my one little aspect of what you do.
Yeah. You know, Elton, and that links to what you're trying to do here. We try and partner with entities as much as we can. We clearly don't have enough resources to do everything ourselves. So on average, we enter into plus minus 40 to 50 partnerships per annum. On the one hand, we partner with federations. We get them to help us train our staff, our volunteers. So we would have many of these training workshops throughout the year. And that, of course, enables our staff to get these activities going in communities. On the other hand, we partner with NGOs. You know, there's a fantastic NGO, for example, called Sports Stepping Stones, operating in places like Menenberg, Hanover Park, again using sport and recreation as a tool. Our focus, to be honest with you, has shifted away from once-off events. We're looking more at sustainable programs where we build capacity, and we're looking at holistic development rather than just once off. So that is what we try to do with varying degrees of success. But yeah, we're having fun out there.
Absolutely, and one of the upsides of the sustainability is at the end of the year you have something special. Tell us the plan, the links to all of that throughout the year, and your special activity that happens at the end of the year.
Special activity that you're probably referring to, we've got quite a few.
The big one at Sunflame.
The big one is what we call Camp Cape Town, and this is a leadership program. So if youngsters have participated in holiday programs, so this may be an incentive for the youngsters out there to attend. If they attend our programs regularly, if they show some leadership potential, and then we take them to the grand finale, which is Camp Cape Town. We've got about plus minus 120 youngsters, girls and boys equally mixed, and we take them through a 5-day leadership program. Not heavy boring sessions sitting in classrooms, but they go canoeing, they go hiking on the mountain, we teach them to cook. It's a real fun experience.
And some of the partners, which is great to see, is that you have the Army, the First Aid, St. John's First Aid, and who are some of the other partners that are
you know, one of our key partners is the Chrysalis Academy based out in Turkey. You know, they're also youth leadership development program. So we use quite a few of their leaders to help us during the week. So 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, they're taking the youngsters through their paces, doing fitness training. Then we take the youngsters to the Chrysalis Academy where they do obstacle courses, you know, jumping across water, falling into water. This year, we've just about 3 weeks ago had a good meeting with the SA Navy, and the SA Navy is coming on board lock, stock and barrel. Last year we took the youngsters onto a frigate, I hope I've got the name right. This year they're going to do even more for us. They're going to help us with tents, with personnel. The scouts, you know, we're trying to promote scouting again. I was a scout myself in my young days, so we're trying to get scouting back. Waves for Change, NGO that's using surfing as a tool for development. So those are just some of the partners, exciting partnerships we have, you know, and we're really looking. It's one of the highlights of the year for us.
Absolutely, Donny. How do people find out more about your department and about the holiday program?
Elton, we've got a website. All you need to do is go onto the city's website and type in the search Sport and Rec, and you'll find all the information that you need there.
Perfect, Donny. Thank you for your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Let's take a break. Check out the City of Cape Town's website. We'll be back with cycling. See you now.